us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. There's been a fairly strong earthquake of 6.1 magnitude on the Richter scale that struck off the coast of Japan this morning. The quake is classified as strong. It was near the island of Okinawa, which of course has a population of about 1.5 million people. The actual location of the strike was 166 miles east of Okinawa. There have been no reports of any damage or injuries. There are very few reports yet out on the news. Of course, the concern is about a tsunami. The epicenter is between Japan, China, South Korea, and Taiwan, which of course combined have a significant population. Bloomberg News is reporting that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway is in talks to acquire a stake in Brazilian reinsurer IRB Brasil Seguros. Of course, Warren Buffett's reinsurance operations have been de-emphasizing reinsurance of late in an effort to get closer to the commercial customer. However, people with direct knowledge of the matter say that Berkshire Hathaway is in talks to buy a stake in the Latin America-focused reinsurer. IRB is in the process of an initial public offering. The pricing date for the initial public offering is set for July 27th. Sources are indicating that it's unlikely that a deal would be included prior to the date on which a strike price is set. They're also reporting that the Berkshire acquisition would be done through the General Re subsidiary. The Brazilian government holds a current 27% stake in IRB and expects to retain a stake of at least 17% after the IPO. The New Zealand Commerce Commission, the antitrust unit in New Zealand, has blocked Suncor's agreed takeover of the country's third biggest insurer, Tower. The $175 million acquisition by Suncor, according to the antitrust regulator, risked damaging competition in the personal insurance market. Suncor had won Tower support for the bid after beating an offer made by Fairfax Financial back in February. Both Suncor and Tower said that they're going to review the decision and decide what next steps are. Forest fires continue to rage in Europe. The fire in France, in southeastern France, has now forced the evacuation of 10,000 people. France has asked its EU neighbors for help in fighting the fires. About 15 square miles have burned along the Mediterranean coast and is on the island of Corsica as well. In Corsica, hundreds of homes have been evacuated. More than 4,000 firefighters, backed by troops and water bombers, are engaged in the fight. The most serious fire is in the area of Saint-Tropez on the French Riviera. Meanwhile, in Italy, wildfires are burning across large portions of central and southern Italy. Civil protection authorities say that they responded to 26 requests for fire retardant airdrops throughout central and southern Italy over the past 24 hours. And in Portugal, emergency services have brought more than 20 other forest blazes under control as high winds have finally calmed down overnight. The worst fires were around the town of Macau, about 125 miles southeast of Lisbon, where the deputy mayor said the damage to the livelihoods of local farmers was catastrophic. Amazon plans to significantly expand the number of people it employs in research and development across London, a powerful endorsement of London's booming tech sector, despite the economy being steeped in uncertainty with the pending Brexit. The Seattle-based e-retail behemoth said that it's going to occupy all 15 floors of a new 600,000 square foot building in Shoreditch and double the capacity of its development center staff from 450 up to 900. In the United States, we reported earlier this year about a methane explosion at an oil well, or a gas well, I should say, in Colorado, in Firestone, Colorado, operated by the U.S. Petroleum Corporation Anadarko. Following that explosion, which killed 2 people, Anadarko was required to cap some 50,000 oil wells in the area that lay within 1,000 feet of any building. Anadarko is saying that this exercise is going to cost the company $415 million over the last 3 months. The company said that it's tested more than 4,000 lines close to buildings. 99.6% of them have passed. And quietly, without much fanfare, people maybe have not noticed this, but the United Kingdom is banning new diesel and petroleum gasoline cars starting from 2040 in a bid to tackle air pollution. The British Automobile Association said that a significant investment would thus be needed now to install charging points across the country, and warned that the national electricity grid will come under pressure with a mass switch on of recharging after the rush hour, which stands to make sense actually. Earlier this month, French President Emmanuel Macron announced similar plans in France to phase out diesel and petrol cars, also beginning in 2040. By my math, that's only 23 years away. That's pretty soon. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.